What is unsupervised learning? Unsupervised learning is a type of machine learning where the model is trained on a set of data that has not been labeled. This means that the data has not been classified into different categories, and the model learns to find patterns in the data on its own. For example, you could use unsupervised learning to create a model that can cluster customer data into different groups. The model would be trained on a set of customer data that has not been labeled with any groups. Once the model is trained, it can be used to find groups of customers that are similar to each other. How does unsupervised learning work? Unsupervised learning algorithms work by finding patterns in the data. The algorithms look for patterns that are common in the data, and they use these patterns to create groups of data points. There are many different unsupervised learning algorithms. Some of the most common algorithms include K-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, principal component analysis, PCA. How to choose the right unsupervised learning algorithm for your problem. The choice of unsupervised learning algorithm will depend on the specific problem that you are trying to solve. Some factors to consider when choosing an algorithm include the size of the data set, the number of features in the data set, the desired number of clusters. How to train an unsupervised learning model. To train an unsupervised learning model, you need to provide the model with a set of data. The data should be representative of the data that you will be using the model to cluster. Once you have provided the model with data, you need to choose an unsupervised learning algorithm. You can then train the model using the algorithm that you have chosen. How to make predictions with an unsupervised learning model. Once you have trained an unsupervised learning model, you can use it to make predictions on new data. To do this, you need to provide the model with the new data. The model will then use the patterns that it has learned to cluster the new data. I hope you enjoyed this video on unsupervised learning. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below.